Sometimes you get people who are very interested in Jewish culture but aren't Jewish themselves. And sometimes you get people who have no idea how to pronounce challah and they think it's challah or kala, and they just like saw the picture of bread and they're like, oh, I've never made bread before, this sounds fun.
I'm Dalia and I live in the Mission in San Francisco.
My family's Jewish, so every Shabbat, we had challah on the table, and I don't think we ever made it growing up at home, but we always had it at home. And then about sometime last year, I started to get back into actually making it. Yeah, I just got back into, baking and cooking, and one of the things that I really love to do is making challah. I felt like since moving out here, since my whole family's in New York, there wasn't a lot of Jewish ritual in my life. I think on the one hand, I was looking for more Jewish tradition in my day-to-day. And on the other hand, I went to this really large challah bake. There were 300 women there sharing in this beautiful 1,000-year-old tradition of making challah. And I think being a part of that event where there were so many women sharing in this old tradition together was also for me super heartwarming. So I think some combination of the two just led to this weekly Thursday night ritual that I have now. I got to do it with my family when I was visiting. I've helped some of my girlfriends learn how to do challah. I've started to teach challah baking on Airbnb experiences. So it's kind of went from just a fun hobby that I had time to do into something that I ended up teaching and spreading. It's been really cool to see people from all over the world, both people who live here and people who don't, people who are Jewish and people who are not, come and share this tradition with me. So to be able to share that with people and show them not only the beauty of challah and the symbolism in the Jewish religion or even the Jewish culture, but also to break bread together and get to know someone over a really delicious meal. There's definitely a theme of like the modern Jewish millennial, let's say, finding new ways to incorporate Jewish tradition into their lives, even if it's separate from the religious aspect. And I think challah is a really great way to do that. It's definitely a meditative activity, so I can punch it out or knead it out, or just like turn my mind off and just braid my challah and like give it the love that it needs. I've definitely found a non-traditional, traditional way of being Jewish.